Hi guys, welcome. I'm just getting right in, preparing everything for the mid-month reading, for the general and love readings. I just want to say I'm really very surprised, especially with the reading for Libra. I really had a lot of views and a lot of likes. So I really want to show my appreciation to those that watched it. Wow, even around December, I even had like about 1,000 views also for Sagittarius. So I've decided for whichever sign actually gives the most likes, I'm going to start doing bonus readings. And for those bonus readings, I won't even post an extended. I will just post a more reading, going more deep into the connection between you and the other person. So that's what I'm going to do currently. So let me just set everything up, you guys, because it seems everybody's busy on Sunday. It's a lot of noise outside. So I really want to get into the reading. For those who have entered to check this out, thank you very much for being there for me. So I'm just going to put a meditation song on. Just going to also do a little prayer. For the reading, I'm going to use two different kinds of cards. Okay. Hi, Helen. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining. The Gilded Tarot deck, so that's very good. And then I'm also going to use for this reading, which is very beautiful, is the Mystic Moon Oracle cards. Okay, so I'm going to do a combination. I'm going to do it a bit different than how I usually done it. But I've noticed now with my readings, there's going to be a lot of changes and a lot of differences when it comes to the readings. So this is very good. So I'm just going to put on some music. So for whoever is in the chat, welcome. Very strange because Helen just responded and I saw like no people in the chat and now I see two people. So I don't know what's happening. Sorry, you guys, for connections, problems. I'm really trying my best, but I'm really grateful that I can do the lives. So for those who are here, welcome. You can also introduce yourselves to other people. That's what my YouTube channel is for. And I'm just going to put some meditation music so I can fully focus my energy on this reading because they're drilling everywhere on Sunday. So they're doing all kinds of things. So sorry for that, guys. I usually I usually hope that things are not so, how do you say? Not so hectic. But for those who are joining me at this moment, this is really beautiful. So I'm just going to check out what kind of music I can put. I think I'll put it in this ear because that's where the drilling is happening. And let's see what music I can put on so we can do the readings. So I hope everybody else is fine out there. I don't know how you're doing in the situation. To be honest, I'm having points that I'm dealing okay with it and some other points that it's not that easy, going through a lot of things. Okay, this will be good music. So let me do this one. And then we're going to go into the reading. Just put that over there. Okay, it's just to get myself centered, get a glass of water, and then we're going to start. Don't worry, I'll timestamp for the people who don't want to listen to the intro. But first of all, thank you very much for my new subscribers. I'm truly, immensely, very happy and very appreciated. It's just so amazing how things are going. It's just like I started growing with the subscribers and then it kind of like stopped and then went a bit down, but now I'm growing more. So I'm really, truly appreciated. So thank you very much for subscribing, guys. And even a lot of people that have been checking out my YouTube channel, thank you for looking up for me on the spiritual sites I work on, and even through that coming into my practice. I'm truly happy, truly amazed. I also want to send my love and support to all other light workers out there, people that have their channels. It was nice because I was watching Ali's tarot, and she also sent her love out there. So I'm not going to mention names. I'm just going to like let my energy vibrate out there to the other people that also do this job and do many things. So, guys out there, are you ready? Because we're going to start with the fire signs. So just give me a holler out there if you're ready. Okay, I'm going to see if I can show you guys the cards. So I'm going to just dim it a bit down because I find it important if you guys also see the cards when I lay them out. So that's good. So that you can just see it a bit more. Okay, and not fully my face. So let's start. Are there any Aries out there? This is a general love reading, and this is a mid-month check-in. Okay, see what's happening in the energies. The readings will not always resonate. Let me just tell you that, you guys, they will not always resonate. Okay, I don't do this kind of group. I do the readings, but if the story also connects with you, say for instance you're a Taurus and you're not an Aries, you know, guys, just take it as it comes because it's different energies. Different energies. Okay, so let's see what is happening in the connection. I'm just going to lay them out like this so you guys can see the cards. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, and then I'm going to check the energies out when it comes to you and your person, Aries. Okay, I will post the video at a later time. Not sure if I'm going to post it today, guys, but it's just at least for you guys to know. Okay, so here's the reading for Aries. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. We have the Death card. We have the Two of Cups when it comes to you and your person. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the King of Cups. Okay, you guys? Going through a deep awakening. There's a lot of realization in this connection, Aries. There's realization that for some of you, it is a very deep soul connection. It's a connection that's meant to be. That's why we had the Death card, the transformation that is coming within the connection. And I do feel for some of you, yes, you are getting a lot of signs, a lot of visions, a lot of dreams, a lot of intuition that this connection is very important. But in the connection, what I do truly feel is that one person is more of the King of Wands, kind of like deciding, what do I do? What do I do? Which option do I take? Do I really take this option with my Aries? Do we go forward? Can it really grow? Can it develop? Can it find the balance? Can we work on this together? I strongly feel for a big majority of you. I'm trying to translate all the messages I receive, you guys, so there'll be multiple messages. You take what suits you and what resonates with you, okay? So what I do truly feel, a big group of you are going through this big transformation where you guys are more like the High Priestess energy, and your person is realizing that. Your person is seeing your value, your person is seeing your worth, and your person is also feeling more energetically the connection that you guys have, the Two of Cups, to move forward, to understand what this connection can mean, what kind of example it can be for both of you. But of course, all the illusions still need to be clear. So for many of you, you're in a kind of poor state from each other. And for others of you, you're just in very little contact. Because I do feel for some of you, your person needs to work on themselves. They really need to find out what this is, because this is a deeper love. This is a deeper connection. But I do feel that the divine is helping both of you from the distance to let it transform, for it to really begin different, to have a total stable foundation. So that is good, Aries. Okay, let's see what last messages I can give from the Mystic Moon Oracles. Let's see what you can tell us. Deeper messages, deeper knowing. Can do with divine timing. What is the purpose of the connection? What is the purpose for both of you to learn from this connection? So let's see. Return. You see, For many of you, your person is going to return to you because that's what they truly desire. That's what they want. And they're realizing that this is a true love connection, that they made the mistake. This one really wants to come out to move forward. They didn't really think logically. They didn't really think rationally at that time of stage. And what is happening? Divine timing, you guys. That is at play. You see? Just like I said, divine timing is at play at this moment. So for many of you, it has to do with the lessons that you or your person need to learn before you both can return to each other. Decide what you want. If you want to give this connection a start, if you want to move forward, it is both up to you. So that's good to hear, you guys. Okay, so that was for the sign of Aries. Can everybody else hear me out there? Can you hear me very clearly, you guys? See if anyone responds. I see 4 people watching and 2 people have given likes. Please, you guys, if you're following this, can you give a like? It will help my videos to be posted out there. Just let me know. Okay? So, thank you very much, Helen. I'm going to Leo. Let's see how things are doing with Leo. Let's time stamp Leo. Okay, let's shuffle the cards. You know what your energy is, you know what your person's energy is, but I'm just going to look deeper into the connection, the overall reading, and see what comes out. Sometimes the cards want to come out, sometimes they don't want to come out. We'll just see. Okay. Really going through an ending. Got the guards up. Okay, let's see. So, the cards I have, the overall energy is the 7 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, 10 of Swords, 4 of Wands, and the Devil. Okay. When I feel the energy of this connection, what is this telling me? Leo, it is telling me whoever you're connected with, the person you're thinking of, who you truly love, there's still a lot of toxic energy. Okay? There's still a lot of indecision. What am I going to do? Are we going to move forward together? But what I find very special when I look at this connection, this is a divine connection, okay? This is really like a love connection made from the heavens. And the divine is healing both of you. So this is actually the divine. It's really putting a lot of healing into the connection to heal you, your person, and together to reunite. Because it does have the potential for both of you to have a stable foundation. You both want this. I do feel this is both you and your person's energy. But strongly, one person is still standing their ground, and it is logical because they're really at the end of a very big cycle. And it's not an easy cycle. It's a painful cycle. It's a big transformation. And they're kind of like in the energy of like, what do I choose? Does my person come forward with me? Does my person love me? Does my person want to move forward? So what I do strongly feel when it comes to the connection, it is going through a lot of awakenings, a lot of transformations, a lot of change, and especially the toxic energy. So things that don't serve you guys, if it's people, if it's what I do strongly feel, there is someone in this connection that is dealing with a lot of fears, had a lot of traumas, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of painful situations when it came to relationships that the other person always took and they just gave. So that is still in the way of the connection. So let's see what divine messages we can get. This is too much, you guys. I'm going to do 2. Let's see. Divine, please show us for Leo and their person. What other divine messages are they? Okay, yeah, this one wanted to flip out. Release. You see, still a lot has to be released. A lot of lessons have to be learned before you can come forward. And you guys can both see what you want to do with connection. So this is beautiful. As we had the toxic energy, so a lot still has to be released. A lot of energy of the past, things are not serving you and your person. Because this is actually the connection. And as you connect with your person, you become one. So these are all messages that are in the connection that needs to be worked on. But what is very beautiful is that you and your person are being guided by your guides, your angels, by the divine above to help you to move forward, to understand what is happening, what you guys both need to know, what needs to be realized in this connection. So I do feel for you, most of you Leos, that this message is for. Still a lot of deep healing. A lot of deep healing between you and your person. For some of you, you're not on speaking terms because it's just too much. Because it's like every time you come together, it grows, it develops, but then you still come to the blockages, still to the arguments, still that toxicity is this energy field. And you guys are really noticing, like, you know what? My person and I, we do still need time to heal. We still do need time to work on ourselves before we can have this potential of the 2 cups and the stability and working together, being loving. For some of you to build a family together, for others of you just to have that foundation, that stableness within yourself so you can offer it to someone else. So that is beautiful, you guys. Okay. Leo, very, very deep emotions and energy. Let's go to Saggies. Okay, 1659. Saggies, how are things going? I'm a Saggy myself, so I know at moments it can be really overwhelming, especially when it comes to connecting, especially as a spiritual coach. What I've learned is really how to deeply connect with others, with the soul. But let's see how it's going, yeah, with you and your person who you're thinking of. Yeah, also a lot of deep healing. Okay, this one wanted to come out. That's good. Okay. Okay, Saggies out there. We have the 4 swords. Okay. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles. That's good, very grounded energy. Someone in the connection really working on themselves. And we have here beautiful, the 10 of Pentacles. It's lovely. We have the 10 of Swords. So that's good, you guys. In this connection, I do feel when it comes to you and your person, Saggies, there is a lot of balancing, harmony, but also a lot of working on yourselves. This is very beautiful. This is really, really beautiful, but it is very difficult because why? One person has the energy of stuck, because you see they're at the 10 of Swords. They were keeping themselves stuck to start a new beginning, to even start when it came to love. And I do feel when you guys came together and you entered their lives, you showed them how true love can be. You showed them how it is to have someone to support them in their lives. And at the time, for many of you, they didn't really understand that. They didn't understand what true love is. They didn't even how to understand to love themselves. But it's like you've helped them energetically to move forward, and they're at the 10 of Swords, and now they're going through a deep healing. They're really going through an intense deep healing because they're realizing, like, you know what, I've always wanted someone to really love me. I wanted someone to connect with me, but when you came into their lives, what I do truly feel, Saggy, is that they were not ready. They just had too many things to deal with. For some of you, yes, you have decided to both work on yourselves. That's what I truly feel. So your person works on themselves and you also work on yourself, Saggy, because I do feel for many of you, you were involved with someone that just knew a lot of toxicity in their lives, didn't have supportive people around them, didn't know what to do. But now, as we saw the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords, they're really taking that time to balance themselves out. But I don't feel that only they're doing it, I feel that you're doing it too. Because we have here the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. And I do feel for you, Saji, you're inspiring the person to grow, to work on themselves, to be open to love, to have more balance, peace in their lives, you know, just to find that within themselves. And that is truly beautiful. But they're also not doing that. You are doing that too. I feel for many of you, Sagittarius, you're understanding that everybody is actually influenced. It depends on their surroundings, how they're brought up, how they've learned love. And for many of you, Sagittarius, you're realizing that your person sees love in a different way. But what is very beautiful is that eventually, I do feel one person's going to come forward as the Page of Cups and is going to make an offer in this connection. But the thing is, are you going to take it? Are you going to take this offer? Are you going to rekindle the love? Are you going to move forward? I do feel a majority of you will take your person back. And for others of you, you will need much more time. You will just say to your person, I just want to be friends. For now, I want to be friends because I'm still working on myself and I'm doing a lot of deep healing. It seems that the connection has brought out a lot of old wounds that haven't been solved yet in the connection. And I do feel for some of you, you see, you're being guided. You're going to have healing, or the divine is going to send you and your person, someone else on your path. If it's a friend, it doesn't matter, but somebody kind of like from your soul family to help you guys heal, to prepare yourself for the time when you can reconnect. That one wanted to come out, but it just didn't. Okay, so let's end the reading, Sagittarius. This is a very overwhelming reading, truly is. And I do feel a lot of you are like soul couples, real divine connections. You see, this is beautiful because with the ending, we have guides. You and your person are both being guided to heal, to bring love into this connection. If you guys want to get back together or if you guys want to be friends. And what is very beautiful at this moment, you're both raising your vibration. Okay, so it's like you're both guided by your guides, your angels, whatever you believe in, to raise your vibration so you guys can understand more why you came together, why you are connected, and what this connection can mean for you both for the future. So this is beautiful. This is really, really beautiful. Okay, Leo, Saggies, very intense. So let's go to the next one. We are going to go to Earth signs. Don't know if there are any Earth signs out there, but let's see. Okay, Earth signs. What is going on? We're going to Capricorn. Let's see, Cappy. Let's see the connection between you and your person. Let's see on what level it is. How are things going? Okay. What is happening? Okay. So I have the Three of Cups when it comes to the connection. Three of Swords, King of Swords, Knight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Okay, when I feel the energy when it comes to you and your person, I do feel there's a lot of heartbreak. A lot of things have been happening in this connection. Also, one person had a lot of ego. Okay, didn't want to listen to the intuition, didn't want to believe this could be a strong connection, that it could actually really help. It would help you guys both grow, find your stability, move on in life. Okay, find your balance in all different kind of areas. So I do strongly feel that there's quite a bit of confusion. And what I mean by confusion is the part that the arguments, okay, heartbreak, not feeling understood, but still feeling each other's energy, still feeling that this is a deep connection and it can go somewhere, because you do have the Three of Cups. If both of you give it a full cup of love, and then it can overflow, it can be something strong. But what is most important that I feel, Capricorn, when it comes to you and your person, certain things have to be released. The heartbreak has to be released, the old vision of how a relationship should be, because I do feel that's kind of in the way. And you kind of like have the kind of energy of the King of Wands, like, I know it all, I know how this relationship should be. So quite a bit of pride and ego is in the way of this relationship. So what is very important is that that needs to be cut out. Because I do strongly feel there is a desire in this connection for you both to grow. You have the Nine of Pentacles. It's more self-worth, stableness, grounded. And the Chariot is standing still for now, but it can move forward. But it depends to both of you. And what is really needed is teamwork in this connection. For most of you, teamwork. Some of you are understanding that. And I do see one of you coming in as the Knight of Wands, wanting to communicate your love, your passion very fast, because you don't want to lose your person. You don't want your person to find someone else, because you do feel that deep connection. You do feel the love that you have. One of you is more awake to the sense like, this can really be something important. We can really grow. We can really move forward. We can really find that balance. So that is good. That is good. So let's end off. As I said, what did I say? Compromise. You see, you guys? And I'm shuffling the cards. You guys can see that I'm shuffling the. What is this connection going through? If you're in contact, no contact, little contact, you both have to have the understanding to compromise. Compromise. It takes two to tango in a relationship, you guys, and it takes two to also find a way. So at this moment, for many of you, you and your person need to refocus, need to really think, really need to understand, like, okay, what is happening in this connection? What are we going to do when it comes to the connection? How do we move forward? So this is beautiful, Cappies. Okay, that's lovely. Very strong. Okay, now to our Tauruses out there. Let's just timestamp that, 2832. Okay, you guys. Let's see if there's any Tauruses out there. What is happening? Well, Taurus. There's certain things that are happening in the connection. Wow, that's beautiful. That is really beautiful. Okay, so let's see. Let's continue. Okay. We have the Ten of Wands when it comes to this connection. The Five of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. Knight of Wands. And we have the World. Okay, you guys, what is this telling me when it comes to the connection? This connection is burdening you and your person. I do feel there's a lot of fights because we have the Five of Wands, misunderstanding what this connection means, how you guys can work with each other. So it's really burdening you both. It's really really getting you two both upset because you have this Five of Pentacles, this low energy. It's like, what the heck is happening in this connection? Why can't we understand each other? But why do we feel the strong pull towards each other? What is happening? How can we work on this? What can we do when it comes to this connection? What I do strongly feel is that many of you have distanced yourself between you and your person, and you kind of like understanding what your person is from the distance. But there is because I really do feel when I see the World card is that you both see each other as a potential life partner to move forward. You both know that you want this deep within, but you're not really understanding why there's so much heavy energy, why you guys are not understanding, why you're fighting, why are you in the low vibration energy. What I strongly feel is that you guys are not at the same level. You're not equals to each other yet. For some of you, you will grow towards each other, and for others of you, yes, you will have the desire, like, I'm not sure, what must I do with this person? So there's a lot of confusion, like, what do we do with each other's energy? But what I do find beautiful is you guys still have the energy in the connection, the Knight of Swords. Someone really wants to speak their truth and really wants to come in forward fast. But only I do feel that the divine is still making you and your person work on yourselves. You both still need time to work on yourselves. For most of you, you're not fully ready to reconnect or to communicate. But a message is going to come forward, and it's going to come fast. It's really going to come fast when it comes to the connection, to communicate. Because I do feel someone in this connection made a hasty decision because they had a lot of burdens in their lives, and they thought, yeah, this is not my time for love. So, but I do feel there's going to be a strong connection. Okay, so at this time, what is happening? You see what the divine is showing? You're both heartbroken because many of you are separated, or many of you are not talking too much to each other, but you're both mirroring each other. You're both standing from a distance, mirroring each other, but you're both upset about this separation because both of you don't understand. It's like both of you have come together and both of you haven't learned the lesson within the connection. Because even if you don't learn the connection together, you can still take that same lesson and learn it with someone else. But I do strongly feel that both of you are not happy you're separated. You are both mirroring each other at this time, and you're not really understanding why there were so many arguments, why there's so many fights, why you couldn't see each other on the same page. And the message, what I'm basically guessing is one person is very traditional in the connection. This is for some of you, and the other person is more spiritual in the connection. So yes, it can clash, especially if you're both not at the same level yet. So Tauruses, that's a bit of a difficult energy that I felt, but you guys will really get through it. All you need to do is align at this moment and work on yourselves. Virgo. Okay. Let's see how the connection is between Virgo and your person. Let's see. Sorry, you guys. Well, it seems I don't have to shuffle the cards anymore. Okay. Okay, let's see. This is about the connection between you and your person, on what is current, what is happening, what can change, what can transform. We have the Six of Swords, moving away from drama, trying to find your balance. The Seven of Pentacles, it's beautiful, trying to work on the foundation. Two of Pentacles again. We'll see what messages within that. The Queen of Cups. Okay. The Moon. And the Seven of Wands. Okay, what is this telling me? What is going on in your connection with you and your person, Virgo? There's still a lot of confusion when it comes to you and your person. One person is keeping their guard up. The other person is actually moving away. You both do want to work together, but there's still quite a bit of confusion. One person is still kind of balancing themselves out. I do feel this person is really in a lot of fears, a lot of illusions that come forward, and they're really putting their wall up. because they're not sure if they can let this love in at this time. They're really, really not sure if that's possible. They want to do that. They do desire it, because the rest of the energy, I do feel that they want to really let this be more grounded, but they really need to get out of the space, especially their head space. Their head and their heart is not connected with each other. It's not aligned. It's just, it's like battling each other. But what the divine really wants to show in this connection is there can be balance and harmony, and there can be a way for you and your person to grow, to find balance, to find stability, and to come in that state of this beautiful energy of the Queen of Cups. Truly show your love and truly show who you are. I do feel when it comes to you and your person, Virgo, I don't feel that you fully know who your person truly is. I do feel that your person does hide themselves, their vulnerability, their true selves, their loving selves. You know, they're still like too much in their head, just wanting to see what you do, how you connect with them, how you move forward. I do feel that's why there's so much illusions, there's pain, there's just a lot of confusion. And I do feel for big majority of you Virgos, it is on your person's side. It really is on your person's side. That's a strong feeling I'm getting. But remember, roles can also be reverse changed, you guys, because there's just too many people out there to read for. We all know how that works. So, and yeah. See the frog? See how beautiful? And that really tells me watching each other from the distance. Not fully wanting to talk yet, but watching each other from the distance. Okay. So one more card, please. Barrier. See? Destruction and barrier. Okay. Ooh, shadow work. I never take 3, you guys, but I'm just going to take it. You see? One person, their barriers up. And why are they keeping their barriers up? Very important in the reading, because they don't want to self-sabotage this connection further. They don't want it to fully end. They're not ready for this connection to fully end. But they know if they don't work on themselves, that this connection cannot grow, cannot move forward, cannot develop. And this is what they're truly worried. That's why the barriers are still up. Wow, you guys. Okay, Virgo. That was the reading for the connection between you and your person. Let's go to water signs. Okay, 38, 17. Okay, water signs. What's happening between you and your person, Cancerian? Sorry, that is just too much. I'm not going to take that. That's what is going on. Okay, Page of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles, really. Wow. Okay. But that's good, because I feel that it also has to do with inner work. Okay, so Cancerians, you have the 4 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords. I mean the connection, you guys, because I'm going to read the energies of the whole connection. The 6 of Cups, so that's also good. Page of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so that's good. What is this telling me when it comes to the connection? You guys, I have 3 6s. So there's a lot of harmony and balance happening in this connection. So this is really good. And I feel there's also a strong energy when it comes to the connection, that also financially there needs to be a lot of balance. I do feel one person is really struggling when it comes to their finances. Okay, they feel that they're the Page of Pentacles, so they can't really offer much in this connection. They don't know what to do. They want to be together, but they can't really offer much when it comes to this connection. They also want to offer financial stability, and they feel at this time they're only a page, so they can't really do that at this time. They're really struggling with it. But what is really beautiful is that a lot of balance and harmony is happening, because we have the Six of Swords, moving away from drama, moving forward. The Six of Cups, you and your person both recognizing that this is a loving relationship. The Six of Pentacles, harmony and balance. So you and your person are really thinking about this connection. This is what you guys really want. Okay? You're both working on yourselves, as I do feel one person in the past held back very much when it came to their feelings, when it came to sharing. They were just very scared about it. But in the overall energy, you and your person do have. Hi, BBJ. Oh, you too. Thank you. Sending you love. Thank you very much for coming and joining us. I do feel that from the divine, this is a new chance. This connection is getting a new chance. And it's not only in love, you guys, because it is a very deep connection for many of you, soul connection. It means also financially. So this is good. For the Cancerians, most of you out there, it does feel of a bit more of a lighter energy, but it does feel that you and your person are really going through transformations. Many of you, you're really, really working on yourselves. Some of you are together, some of you are really at a distance. Okay, so let's see what the divine shows us. Ah, okay, beautiful. Oh, I've got too much cards, you guys. I won't read these cards, but here I'll just show you these two for free will, and the answer is yes. Okay, so it's a blessing when it comes to the connection. And this is beautiful because you have reinvention. This is what you and your person are doing, are reinventing things, are looking at this connection from a different angle. And what is beautiful for most of you guys, you're recognizing that this is a deep connection, a deep love connection. For some of you, a deep soul connection. It has the potential. It has the potential to grow. It has the potential to move forward. That's why you have a lot of sixes, as I said, harmony and balance between you and your person. So that is beautiful, Cancerians. Well, you guys have really, for the reading that I'm doing for, most of you guys have really like transformed rapidly, you and your person, and really are going through recognizing each other. Okay, so let's go to Scorpio, 4257. Okay, I'm trying to do it not too long, you guys, the reading. And for those who haven't seen it, can do it later. Okay. Pisces, how is it going? Wow. Oh, so deep, a lot. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So you guys, these check-ins are more about the connection, the energies, okay? So I won't be specifically saying whose energy or what, but you know that. Was Aries number one? Yes, darling, but you can always check it back later, don't worry. Then we have the Tower. We have the Temperance. After I do this live, then you can rewind it. But I think during the live, it's a bit difficult, BBJ. The Lover. Eight of Wands. But you can try, but I don't think it's possible, but you can try. Ace of Cups. Okay. So, Pisces. Let me check. Let me feel into there's so much happening in here. It's overwhelming. It's really overwhelming. Okay, well, Pisces, what I do feel when it comes to you and your person, you did have a Tower moment. You did have an argument. You just kind of had a clash. It's like, it's weird for me to say this, but it's just like you and your person pulled certain feelings out of each other, certain fears out of each other, and you kind of just like, boom, engaged. And it was a Tower moment. It just like totally fell apart. It just like, but what's so beautiful is that when you guys had that argument or that you guys were apart, then you fully realize that this has a potential to grow. This connection has a potential to grow. You have the Lovers. You have also a soul connection. So basically, you guys have come into each other's life also to give each other deep healing. So the universe is working on this to guide you guys together. So you have that energy, temperance, you have the lovers. So even though you have tried to step away from your person's Pisces, you realize at the distance that this person is much more important to you, and that much more is needed in this connection. So what is beautiful is you have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the Eight of Wands. So it's basically just showing me that you couldn't really stay away from your person for a long time. You had the realization of the distance. You've noticed that you and your person still have to let go of your past. I do feel that you and your person have had bad relationships in the past, and you still have certain things to go through, certain barriers. So I do feel that you or your person, there will be communication. There will be communication to move forward, to come forward. So that's good, you guys. And the divine is basically showing you that this is a deep love connection and this can truly move forward. So this is amazing. This is really, really amazing, you guys. I'm going to do the last cards. I have to check something out, you guys, because my laptop, it's strange. I thought I put it in the charger, but it's not charging, so I have to quickly connect, but that will be no problem because you guys can just continue what you're doing. So the two cards I have for Pisces is mirroring and question, observer. So you're observing and wondering what's happening. This is beautiful because this is basically showing me, you guys, is that you and your person are observing each other. You're kind of like noticing, like, what is going to happen in this connection? How is this connection going to move forward? How come we feel this deep connection with each other while we don't know each other yet? But I do feel for many of you, it's a soul recognizing another soul. That's what it is. For many of you, it's a soul recognizing a soul, and the Tower moment needed to happen so we would open doors, so you guys would awake to each other. How beautiful is that, you guys? This is amazing. Really, this is a very good reading. Let me just get my charger. I really thought I put it in. Really, really thought I had everything set, you guys. Wow. Okay, let's see. Just see if I can use this one. Just get it set up because I don't want it to switch off. Because we're really, 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 really going with the flow. I'm just going to turn this out here. I'll cut it off later. It's no problem when I upload it. Okay, you guys. Sorry for that. I really thought it was charging, but it wasn't. That's what happens when you have lives and sometimes things go wrong. But I'm going to cut this part out later when I upload it. Okay, you guys? So I had that one. That was for Pisces. So Pisces, that was a really good one because that just basically means for many of you, your connection is going to be actually, it's funny why I'm going to say this, but this is what I strongly feel. You feel like a past relationship with an ex was a soul connection. But to be honest, this connection you have with the new person is your true soulmate. For some of you, not for all of you, but that's what I'm strongly feeling. Okay, so we're going back to the air signs. Aquarius. Okay, let's see. 49. 39. That's good. Okay, what does... Yeah, you guys, I need more subscribers, then I can finally do my lives through my telephone. That will happen in the future, so don't worry. Okay, follow me also on Instagram. I've just started a new Instagram account. Still busy with that. And then I'm going to post different things on the Instagram. Okay. Aquarius. What is happening? Queen of Cups. Okay. When it comes to the connection between you and your person, when I feel all the energies is there's a lot of burdens. There's a lot of indecisions. So we have here the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Chariot, and we have the Two of Swords. Okay, sorry, you guys, I'm supposed to show that first. So as I said, a lot of indecisions when it comes to connection, but I do feel that one person's more burdened. They have a lot of burdens in their lives. They still have a lot of things to sort out. It means financially they're not stable, emotionally they're not as stable. That's why they kind of like put a blindfold on their eyes, kind of like, you know, what I'm feeling, this connection, probably it's not real. Because they have the Four of Cups energy. You see the divine giving them true love, showing them, look, this suits you better. This will help you. This will provide you what you need to help you grow. And they're just basically just focusing like, okay, these are the cups I've had. Why would this love be different than the love that I've had in the past? But that is because there's a lot of burdens in their lives. They're not seeing, feeling, thinking clearly, and they're kind of like blocking themselves off to see yet what the potential is in this connection, how this connection can grow, how this connection can move forward. But what I do find that is very beautiful in this connection is that they do see the other person's worth, the Queen of Cups. They do know that if they choose to stay in this connection, it needs a lot of work on themselves, but also work on the connection so the Chariot can move forward. Because I do feel for some of you, the Chariot is standing still at this moment, but eventually it will move forward. And for others, the Chariot has started moving forward for both of you. Slowly communicating, slowly finding out what's happening. Why does the other person feel very burdened? Why doesn't the other person want to let love in? Why they have to carry everything so much on their shoulders? Because I do feel this person carries too much. And this person, first, what they see is a lot of negativity, like why would it work out this time? It doesn't say, you know what, start letting go. Stop putting one stick down, put another stick down, keep on putting all the sticks down. Just waiting for them. So let's see. Okay. Let's see what other messages. Other messages, purge. Yeah. The one who's carrying most of the burden still has to purge a lot of energy that doesn't serve them, but I don't feel it's only energy. I feel it's like old tools. And there we have cycles. So this is what is still needed in this energy. A lot of purging of, especially when it comes to the person that's carrying most of the burdens in this connection. But what I do feel strongly, and it is so beautiful, there is love. The Chariot can move forward, but there's just has to be quite a bit more work done. I also feel on your part too, on both parts. So that's really, really beautiful, you guys. So still in the purging state for a lot of you. So letting go, releasing. And a lot of old cycles need to end before both of you can move forward. So this is beautiful, you guys. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Those are Geminis. 54, 57. Let's see how that is going, you guys. Thank you very much for the people that are liking. Please give it a like. You know, also sometimes it's good to check out the other readings. It doesn't mean that when you have a specific sign that always it will resonate with you. It's always good to check everything, and then you know which will click with you. Okay? Wow. What is happening, Gemini? A lot is happening in the connection. This is beautiful. We have the Empress. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Amazing. We have the Nine of Cups. We have Judgment. And we have the Two of Swords. This is beautiful, you guys. Let me just take a sip of my water. When I look at the connection, what I do feel there is a lot of strong, stable energy. But there's still a bit of indecision. Still a bit of indecision when it comes to the connection. Because I feel one person is still working on themselves, growing, wants to grow their energy, and the other person is more at the energy of the Empress, you know? It's nearly everything at full cycle, fully been working on themselves, fully been growing, fruition, financial stability. And this person definitely is waiting for the ships to come in. But it has to do with more self-worth, growth, have really been wanting to work on themselves, really been elevated. And they're really happy because they have the Nine of Cups. So it means they're at that stage that the nine is what they have, everything that they need, that they want. They're really truly grateful. They appreciate what they have, but they just want also love in the picture. They want to find that person to enjoy when their ships come in, to celebrate with them, to be happy, to know that life can be looked at a different perspective, a more loving, a more grounded, a more stable. And I do feel when it comes to the other part of the energy is that one person is still feeling insecure because they kind of feel like they're behind when it comes to the person that really has the Empress energy. They really want to work more to become a queen, you know, be more grounded, move forward. And they still kind of keeping themselves in illusions to say, like, I'm not sure if my vibration will be strong enough for the other person. I'm not sure if it will work out. I mean, will it not? So kind of a lot of confusion, but I do feel that the divine is calling because judgment is here, is blowing the horn to say, you know what? This connection does have a potential. And I do feel the one that is the Empress can really help the other person in this connection to take off that blindfold, to move forward. And that is very beautiful. One is very strong, one is very stable. And I do feel for some of you, one is also more a spiritual teacher to other people. It doesn't mean that they have to do a profession as a spiritual coach or whatever, but they've just like really learned their lessons. Their soul is really grown to a level that they really feel content in their life, in whatever they do. It's like whatever they touch can turn into gold. And they want to find that certain person to share it with. And this is beautiful. They want their person. That's what they want. But they want to share everything with their person. The ships to come in. You know, whatever. Stability, balance. This is what they want. Twin flame, you guys. Beautiful. Wow. Oh, Gemini. Look how beautiful that is. You've got twin flame. Oops. Understanding. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Usually don't take 3, but let me just, this came out. So this is beautiful. A group of you are understanding that this is a twin flame connection. Okay, that's why the divine is calling their horn. Okay, so the divine is really calling their horn. This is beautiful because there's an understanding taking place within the connection between you and your person. So the blindfold can fall off. And so a beautiful offer can be made when it comes to love. This is so amazing. And I do feel it also has to do more that the person who wants to grow their energy because they see the other person as an empress, the divine is actually showing that they can also bring something to the table. They can also offer something when they raise their vibration. Beautiful, you guys. Twin flame, understanding it's a twin flame connection, and an offer, wanting to make an offer. Beautiful. Wow. Good one, Gemini. Good reading. Libra, let's check it out. How's it going with the Libras out there? Because, wow, just grateful, you guys, for all the likes. It was so amazing. It seems that my Libra for this month was, oh, thank you, BBJ. I was able to rewind. Thank you, resonated to have it also. Thank you, my darling. Thank you very much for being here. Okay, have a good day. Yeah, and see you next time. That's good. I'm happy when it resonates. Wow. Okay. So let's see how things are going in this connection. Just remember, a lot of connections are going through deep healings. Just remember that. Okay, so Libra. Okay, let's see what's happening. Oh, okay. We have temporary, a lot of work needs to be done on the connection. Ace of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Moon. Beautiful. We have the Eight of Wands when it comes to this connection. It's amazing. What is this telling me? What is this telling me when it comes to the connection? Well, communication. For many of you, communication needs to happen. There's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of illusions. There's kind of like a lot of unresolved communication between you and your person. And someone really wants to take a chance, wants to communicate, and that's especially the person that really feels a lot of fear, to actually tell the other person, you know what, I do have feelings, but I also need to work a lot on myself. So one person is in a lot of confusion, fears, not understanding why this connection has come into their life. For some of them, I do believe that they kind of like gave up love and they don't believe in it and they don't believe anything can grow. But they're finding out that this connection, this love, can bring them balance and harmony, can bring them peace, that they can finally find this true love. And they do want to communicate, but they want to communicate their feelings as a knight. They don't know how to tell the other person. They don't know how to tell the other person how to express their loves, how to express their feelings. So they're still kind of like finding their way, but in their own energy, they want contact. They want to communicate this because they do feel kind of like energetically from the divine, they're kind of like getting pulled. You know, they're kind of like getting pulled to the connection. That's why at this moment, this connection is going through a deep healing. You see, harmony and balance in the middle, temperance, the divine working on it, and the divine also healing both the connection. So both of you can see who you are and what you mean towards each other. This is really beautiful. So let's see what the divine has to say. The last two cards when it comes to this connection. Numbing. Release. This is good. Divine is basically showing don't hold back, don't numb your feelings. Show your feelings, express your feelings to the other person. Because when you do that, when you express your feelings and you stop numbing, you know, it will help the connection, okay? It will help the connection to actually read illusions, these false, negative things that one person is strongly themselves, really strongly telling themselves, I'm not sure if this will work. I don't know what to do. Let me just pull myself back. I don't feel grounded at this moment to be within the connection. Well, the divine is saying, release those negativities. Stop numbing yourself and give this connection a chance. This connection can really grow. It just needs a chance. It just needs a balance. It needs time, but it especially needs time for both of you to heal each other, to be there for each other, to know, to feel grounded, to have your own space. Yes? Well, guys, I did a lot. Really quite amazed. Quite amazed in the time. Sorry for that part. I will have to edit the video later. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to timestamp it also later. That's good. I just want to give my gratitude. To everyone. Let me just put the screen up. Finish the reading. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. Just want to give my gratitude for all the people that joined me this Sunday to watch. And thank you very much for the people that also liked my video. I just hope that it would help for many of you. And remember, take whatever resonates. Just sending a lot of love and light in this period as we're all in it. And yeah, we're just really hoping that this part can pass so we can, finally, that's how I feel, finally have also more the freedom to start the everyday life. I must say, this period has really taught me a lot. I'm still learning, I'm still understanding, still working on not being impatient. I'm very impatient for myself, but not for others. But I'm just sending a lot of support to whoever needs it out there. And thank you for all your support when it comes to this channel, as of starting it up and still finding my way. Very truly appreciate it. So everybody have a good day. And if possible, try to charge yourself if the sun's shining wherever you are. On my part, there is a lot of sun shining, so that's good. Stay safe, and love you all, and see you next time. Bye.